People wear masks to protect themselves, hiding their true selves beneath personas shaped by fear, insecurity, and ego. And while some may appear confident or kind, underneath they struggle with vulnerability, shame, guilt, envy, or the fear of being forgotten, rejected, or invisible. And projection often reveals what they deny in themselves, as when someone criticizes arrogance or mocks emotional expression. They are reflecting their own insecurities and unresolved childhood patterns, and exaggeration, over-explaining, constant attention-seeking, or obsessive control are signs of inner chaos, overcompensation, or self-doubt, while silence, pauses, changes in tone, nervous laughter, body language, or subtle gestures leak clues about their emotional wounds, unspoken truths, and desires to survive, be accepted, or feel valued. And Nietzsche's insights show that most actions are driven not by logic but by pain. And reading people is not about manipulation but understanding, noticing the cracks in their performance, the patterns of self-deception, the stories they repeat from childhood, and the way they act out unmet needs, abandoned desires, or unacknowledged fears. And excessive virtue signaling, preaching morality, or performing goodness often masks insecurity or a desire for superiority, while true confidence, empathy, and self-awareness are quiet, consistent, and free of the need for applause. And noticing patterns of repetition, overcompensation, projection, avoidance, exaggeration, and attention-seeking helps reveal the underlying truth about people's inner world, showing that human behavior is a mix of survival instincts, defense mechanisms, learned roles, and emotional wounds. And the more we pay attention to the clues in their speech, body language, expressions, and responses to vulnerability or weakness, the more we can see the person behind the mask, understand the child behind the adult, and recognize that behavior is often biography, shaped by childhood experiences, unmet needs, fears, and repeated roles. And compassion, grace, and understanding are the keys to connecting with others without judgment, recognizing that envy, desire, projection, control, and performance are not just flaws, but signals of pain and patterns of exaggerated happiness, false confidence, obsessive attention-seeking, domineering behavior, or avoidance reveal attempts to manage internal chaos, fear, and insecurity. And observing the cracks in these performances shows where true vulnerability, inner struggles, guilt, self-deception, and unmet needs reside. And while some actions may appear rational, logical, or deliberate, they often conceal emotional wounds, survival strategies, or attempts to assert control. And the way someone reacts to weakness, criticism, or vulnerability shows the depth of their inner strength or unresolved trauma. And by learning to notice these patterns, interpret the subtle cues in behavior, tone, gestures, silence, exaggeration, projection, and overcompensation, and understanding that most people are acting out unconscious fears, desires, or childhood scripts, we can move beyond judgment, manipulation, or misinterpretation to a deeper awareness, empathy, and insight into human nature, recognizing that masks, personas, performances, and behaviors are not always meant to deceive, but to protect, survive, or navigate a world that rewards certain appearances while punishing vulnerability. And by seeing through these layers with patience, observation, and compassion, we gain not just the ability to read people, but to understand ourselves, our own patterns, fears, projections, desires, and defenses, realizing that human behavior is complex